like that can only be done with like a good micron. There. Perfection! It looks really good. Thank you. I appreciate that. It does look really... That's much better. That's much better. Now it looks all dark and moody and mysterious. I actually feel like I want to go through with the micron a bit. I want a bigger micron. Now that I've started it, I want to go through with it with a bigger micron. I'm going to go with a 0.3, a 3. That's this size. Still small. Still good, though. We're going to add just like a couple of really deep chips to things. Just to give it like a little bit more definition. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Now there's like some extra dark scuffs in places. Ah, sweet. Oh shit fuck. Oh shit fuck indeed. Oh shit fuck indeed. That makes it look even better. Right? Tell me I'm wrong. I know it's kind of extra to like go back in with a black. When you said the Who, you thought I meant the Who? Oh yeah. No, not the Who. These are like Twitter requests, and I don't think I have any Twitter followers that are in their 50s. I'm so sorry. I don't think I have any Twitter followers that are in their 50s. Probably. Stop! What do you mean? Stop! What? You're not in your 50s? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Shots are fucking fired, I guess. We're calling out ages here tonight, probably. Just a smidge. I know that my crowd skews a little bit older simply by the fact that we're building Gunpla. I'm sure that there's people hanging out in here in their 50s. You're about to be 20? Help. Oh, bro, I'm so sorry to tell you, Gato. 20 is a shitty age. It fucking sucks. I'm so sorry. Just get through it. You'll get through it. When you're done being 20, life is better. Life is so much better once the 20s are over. You just have to get to that point in the first place. You'll get there. 20 sucks, but at least it's not 25. 25 is also a rough age. 25 is rough. 20 is rough. 25 is rough. It's all rough. It's all rough. The whole 20s. Just fucking eat them. Don't do that. Don't do that. You'll get through it. 28, 27? Phenomenal. 27 is great. 28? Good. 29? Fucking awesome. 29's great. 30? Amazing. 31? Things start to hurt a little bit. 31 is where things start to hurt just a smidge. 21 is where things pop off. 21 is where things pop off, but they also get really fucking complicated. And that's when your friends start to get married, and when you have to start questioning, like, oh, I'm getting married. Oh, I'm pregnant. And you're like, wow, is that a good or a bad thing? Like, are we celebrating, or am I asking you if you need a favor and somewhere to stay? 49 was excellent. You turned 50 about 2 minutes ago. That's true, though. I forgot. I thought 26 is when you had to get your own insurance. Damn, Maki making me feel kind of nice about my age. Hey, yo. You young looking chap over there. I don't know where I'm going with this one. Moon Ink Fox, thank you so much for the biddies. Hi, how are you? Oh, I forgot. I was painting this one. There is one that I painted earlier. I don't know where it is. I had one that I was in the process of painting that is disappeared into the ether somewhere. You're good! Oh, awesome. My goal is to only make you feel good about your age, okay? I want you to feel spry and youthful and sexy as you are, because no matter how old you are, you can be sexy. Sexy at every age. I forgot that I was working on this. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of that? You just realized what? You're 20. Congrats on being 29, homie. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. 29's great. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. 29 is phenomenal. I feel like that looks pretty good. I feel like it matches this really well. It's the first time I've actually forgotten my age. I used to forget my age often. What do you mean it's all downhill? It gets great. Don't lie to them. Don't lie to them. It gets great. 30 is just fine, okay? There's nothing wrong with being in your 30s. We're going back to painting. I'm gonna cover this up with another coat because I don't like how I did it in the first place. So we're putting more paint on it. I wish this was a blacker black. I wish it was blacker. It's just not quite as black as I was expecting it to be. I will have you guys know that. I will have you guys know that. I thought it was going to be darker. It's very gray. I should have known from when it says gray black. I should have known, but I had expectations. They are unmet. They're unmet. I fucked up. I've just gotten paint all over. Ah, sweats in grandma. Grandma, how old are you? Are we allowed to ask that? Are we allowed to ask women their age? 32 is where you started to break down. Grim, is that from experience? What age do you guys think is your favorite year that you've had so far? What's your favorite age? What are we weathering? We are weathering a lupus rest. We're weathering a lupus rex barbatos. Goose. That's what we're doing. We've got a lupus rex barbatos. Hi, Winter. How are you? Hello. How's it going?
We building a cheap pet? Sorry, I was watching old late 90s and 2000s commercials earlier and feeling nostalgic.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Chia pet. You like being 28? 28 was good. Bronze Age was kind of fun. Why not talk about the Roman Empire? We got any Roman Empire boys up in here? Anyone want to talk about the Roman Empire with me? we could talk about that instead. 23 to 25 were better times. 16 was my peak. 32 is when I started breaking down. I did not peak at 16. I will have you guys know, when I was a teenager, I was an ugly duckling. All right? When I was in high school, okay? Let's talk about high school Maki for a moment. High school Maki was crazy, but not hot. Just crazy. I don't think I was supposed to paint this piece. I was not. I better wipe that off before it's all fucked up. I was crazy, and no one wanted to be near me with a 10-foot pole. But then, high school Maki was president of the anime club in high school. I ran the anime club. High school Maki had a bunch of friends that unironically wore tails to school. Okay? I did. I swear to God. On God. No cap. They wore tails to school and I did not care. I thought that shit was fine and acceptable. I bit people, but did I? I did not. I did not. High School Maki had like the ugliest of fucking braces that you've ever seen in your life, and I had that shit until my first year of college. But then suddenly college happened, and you know what everyone wants? They want the girl who wears the cat ears that hisses at people that bites you and watches anime. Suddenly that became popular. Everyone was down bad for that. So I feel like I peaked in college, frankly. I went through a phase where I had purple hair. I worked at a GameStop. I bit people for fun. And apparently, if you do that and you play video games and you play Dungeons and Dragons, everyone's fucking down bad. That's where I peaked. Red flags be looking like Six Flags? Exactly. I would like to say, just for full clarification to everyone in chat, I have not grown out of biting people. I also have not grown out of wearing pet collars. I'm just a little bit more specific on where I wear the pet collars. I don't wear them to the grocery store anymore, but I do wear them, okay? I do wear the pet collars. I just don't wear them on a day-to-day basis anymore. I don't wear them to work. I wear them in my free time, which is important. I've learned how to differentiate for social appropriateness. In my private time, the pet collars stay on. And the thigh-high socks. But that's important. We all want the thigh-high socks to stay on. Some people are into biting now, so problem resolves itself. Exactly! The problem is wholly resolved at this point. It hasn't been an issue since, which is important. It's very important. Thank you, Sombrero, for the follow! We have a fellow biting fan up in here. Ayo! Ayo! Hype. Hell yeah. What do you mean no socks? You're not a fan of thigh-high socks, Love Machine? Seriously? I thought thigh-high socks were basically like universally loved. Thigh-high socks thigh-high socks are the best to eat. What do you mean to eat? Why would you eat the thigh-high socks? They're like universally loved to wear. You just wear them. You gotta put them shits on. Winter, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Holy shit. Thank you. I appreciate it. Goddamn, dude. Goddamn. What? What the hell? I literally just bought this and it fucking popped off? Are you serious? Are you serious? I literally just bought this like fucking yesterday. What the actual hell? Now you're agree. Oh, it's still purple? Eat the socks after they've been worn all day? Why? Why eat the socks after they've been worn all day? Return it? I will return it, actually. I'm planning on going back to that store, so I am gonna take this back and be like, hey, this is like no cap. Like, I understand, but like this is not acceptable to have this just kind of like pop off like that. That's not cool, homie. I paid good money. This is a $17 brush. Winter, what the thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Holy shit, dude. Damn, thank you. Sheesh. I appreciate it. Holy fuck, dude. And you already popped off. Now you're blue. Now you are. Holy shit. You already popped off and like donoed earlier this week twice already to help me get the fucking PG Astray pre-order, which I'm planning on pre-ordering soon-ish.tm. Soon-ish.tm. Thank you. God damn, I really appreciate it. I really do. Holy shit. You're crazy. You're fucking crazy. Alright, there we go. Now it's painted. Oh, it's a little overpainted. I'll have to clean that up. Thank you. I really do appreciate it, Winter. I really do. Alright, let me clean this bad boy. We've got a corner to do. We got a corner to clean. I want to make sure that this is the fanciest thing that you guys have ever seen in your lives. Alright? Bro, thank you so much for the biddies and starting a hype train. What the actual fuck? It's a Monday. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Starting... Thank you. Already level 3 hype train. Holy shit, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. God damn. Diggy, diggy hole. Blah. Thank you so much. There we go. We've got that hand-painted piece now. We're gonna hand-paint this piece too to match. I have to just pop it off. I have thingies. Hand painting. It actually seems to dry really quickly too. It's already really close to dry. Which is nice, I guess. Ferrari! Thank you so much for the 500 biddies! Holy shit, goddamn! Thank you! On a Monday? Did you guys see that apparently we're gonna start getting some new hype train emotes? Twitch is retiring a handful of hype train emotes, I think literally the end of this month, and we're getting new ones. They're retiring some and making new ones. Yeah. New hype train emotes. Hell yeah. I'm excited. I don't know what the new ones look like, but I know that like one of my favorite ones they're getting rid of, which is this one. Where is it? Where is it? You get to keep the old hype train emotes, right? Like when they retire the emotes, you still get to keep the old ones? Like that's how that works? Sorry, I have to scroll all the way down to my... this one! They're retiring this emo, and it's one of my favorites. It's so cute. The little... I don't fucking know what it is. Like a hamster with heart eyes, I guess? I think? It's really adorable and they're retiring in it. It makes me feel kind of sad because I think it's really fucking cute. How the hell do I get you off? That's question of the year. How do I get you off? I'm gonna try with tweezers. Thank you, Blaz. Hello, how are you? Pretty... I've got tweezers. We're going with tweezers. Is how we're attempting to traction this one. Nope. Nope. I got the ultra fine point tweezers because I want it to come off in one piece. You're gonna make a biting joke? Well, we do bite. We do bite. Biting is fun. Okay, here's a weird question. So, my generation, right? My generation in high school, like, the thing to do to other people was to give other people hickeys, right? Do Gen Zers still give each other, like, hickeys just for funsies? Like, is that a thing? Or is there just, like, not that sort of, like, do they just hang out online instead these days? And not do that shit anymore. Like, is that a thing that they still do? I don't know. We need someone who's Gen Z. You don't, but maybe some people do. Yeah, I don't know if it's still a thing that people do. You know? Like, I remember it being so common when I was in high school. Like, everybody did it. To find funsies? I mean, literally, like, just randomly, people would do it. Are you Gen Z? You're like 22. 100%. You are Gen Z. Absolutely are, Winter. You were you were like the definition of Gen Z. I remember it just being like a thing people would do, like in high school, like between classes, you would give each other hickeys. I don't know if I don't know if I went to a weird school. It was just, it's just like for funsies, you'd be in between class walking down the hallways, and like people would just try to give each other hickeys in like visible places. You've never heard of that being a thing people do? Really? What are you talking about? No, I thought that was so normal. Thank you guys again for the hype train. I really appreciate it. Holy shit. What school did I go to? A fucking normal ass public school. I'm an old fart like you and don't remember that. 32 at the moment. Maybe it was just the people that I was hanging out with. To be fair, I lived in that was a thing in your, see, Grim, appreciate it, rolling in, it was a thing in your high school too, appreciate it. I'm glad that I'm not alone here for this one. To be fair, I did go to a high school in a small town that had a surprising amount of bisexual girlies in it, and we would just give each other hickeys for funsies. I feel like it was just the thing to do when you were bored, is you would just give other people hickeys. Maybe it wasn't like a thing that guys did. Maybe it was more of a girls thing. Maybe I'm a girl's girl. I don't fucking know. I don't know, man. You tell me. I'm in my 20s and I've never seen that before in school. Okay, so maybe it's just not a thing anymore. I remember it being a thing. It was like a really common thing. Maybe it was a small town thing. We were all bored. We're all really bored. We had nothing to do. Sounds like a doujinshi plot. I mean, not really. There wasn't anything suspect happening. You just, like, marked other people. It was kind of like drawing on other people with your mouth instead, I guess. I guess. For lack of a better definition, it was like giving your friends Sharpie tattoos using your mouth instead. That does sound a little suspect when you word it like that. And it's not quite as suspect as I wanted to, like, it's not that suspect. It was just normal kid things. I don't know. Normal things. I'm gonna be gentle applying it over here. There we go. Beautiful. It's starting to come. It's going so smooth. It's going so smooth. It looks so good. You guys. It looks so good. Small town girl fun. I did go to a really small school. My graduating class had 32 people. 32 people in my graduating class. That's also why I don't want to, like, face reveal anything. Because it's like, you couldn't escape. Everybody knew who you were. And I'm like, oh no, if that shit gets around in my small town, everybody's gonna fucking know. Everybody I went to high school with. If I wind up on the internet, they're all gonna fucking know. Yours was maybe 50? That's it's a one classroom. We were one class. The graduating class of 2010 was a single class. There was not a lot of us, okay? There wasn't a lot of us. Thank you so much for the follow, Reaper Killer. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yours is 24. That's so tiny, dude. Tiny school problems. The other issue that I think happened is that most of the people who graduated with each other all also got married to each other, which is weird to think about. Like, could you imagine winding up married to the person that you dated in high school because there's no fucking other options out there? You're like, yeah, I'm really interested in a serious relationship, and your fucking options are 5 people because everybody else is just not a fucking option. Do you know how bad that is? Do you know how difficult it is to date when you go to a tiny school like that? It's so bad. And there's no way around like doing sloppy seconds with somebody else because there's no options. Everyone's dated somebody from school. Like everybody got around. It was so rough. It was difficult. Life was hard. Anybody ever have their school's power go out to close to summer and then just dealing with obnoxious levels of heat? Nope, I never had that happen. Especially if friends have siblings close in age. No shit, exactly. Exactly. And you couldn't really date out of your grade either, because it was like, when you go to a school that size, it just winds up weird, you know? And when you go to school that size as well, like all of the dating is literally all of the teacher's business too. It's like the entire school is involved in your relationship, no matter what. Crazy stuff. Facts, your buddy got pissed at one of his friends because he always went after his exes after they broke up. Well, maybe your buddy needed to stop dating the only cute girls in school. When there's 6 options total, you know? Because, like, gosh, life is hard, small towns. You don't know about that? I mean, he tried. He tried. I only ever dated one person that went to school with me, and it did not work out too well. It did not work out too well. I was too nerdy and too geeky and too weird. The ultimate combination. Things that work totally fine in college, but when you go to a small town high school, it's just kind of odd. Sounds really unfun having everyone know who you hang out with. Exactly. And the other thing is that, like, if you do anything embarrassing whatsoever, literally everybody knows about it by the end of the day. There's no escaping. There's no escaping whatsoever. You can't live things down. Everybody knows. Ew. My girlfriend knows that I'm super fucking weird and nerdy, but luckily she loves it. I am at the point where I just kind of like live with it. I love what I love. I'm not ashamed. I like my minis. I like Gundams. I like playing Dungeons and Dragons. I like all of it. And so I have no shame. I don't care. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna have fun doing it. And I feel like there's a decent amount of people who are all hanging out with me that all really enjoy doing whatever it is that they like to do because it's fun, you know? Like, we can hang out and we can talk about model kits all fucking day. Only girl I was interested in high school liked me too, but was afraid to date me because I'm German and she's Turkish. I don't know what that means. But I'm also not European. I know that there's like a lot of racial hostility with Germany and like Turkish people, but I'm not like super in the know, being Canadian and all. So that's unfortunate though. That sucks, dude. Here we go. Cleaning up some of these lines. Now we're looking kind of saucy. What do you guys think? Feels really weird seeing D&D come around to be somewhat common these days. No, for real. I feel like what's that show called? The show that they play 5e on, Critical Role. Critical Role changed so much about tabletop gaming. Whether you like Critical Role, whether you've heard of it but you've never seen it, literally changed a ridiculous amount about tabletop gaming compared to before. Like a crazy amount. There's no denying it either. Even if you're not like a fan of Critical Role, the show single-handedly has changed the outlook of just tabletop games in general, going from like these really crunchy, really rules heavy, really like laborious systems to everyone going into like this more rules light kind of role play, interactive sort of kind of role play system, which I actually really enjoy. Funnily enough, Critical Role is currently coming out with their own tabletop RPG. And because I am acquainted with somebody who is on the inside scoop of it, who's actually working for them, I got my hands on the alpha access before it came out, which is really fucking cool. I'm still not allowed to share anything at all remotely related to the alpha version of the new Critical Role system because it's under NDA. I can't say a peep. I can't peep about it. But the beta version's out now. I'm just still not allowed to talk about the alpha version.